Apple's take on a world without apps.
Get you iTunes.
Okay, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but our reliance on apps is real.
There's no part of our life that isn't touched by apps now, whether you're in school and there's apps for education, whether you're in business and your business now needs to run with apps. Obviously, all of entertainment is done in apps now. It touches every part of our life.
But with over 2.2 million to choose from in Apple's store, it can be difficult for new apps to break through. That's one of the reasons the App Store is being overhauled this September.
Why now this kind of renewed focus on the developer community and apps?
About 1 to 2 years ago, we were looking ahead saying the App Store is going to be 9 years old, then eventually coming on 10 years old. You know, does it just stay the way it is? Or are things going to change? And we started listing all the things that we all wish could happen next, and decided, wow, to take this all on is going to take a complete redesign. And we decided that's what we're going to do.
Apple hopes the redesign will make it easier for developers to succeed.
Why, for you, is that community so important?
It is this incredibly vibrant community that's incredibly diverse, too. So to meet the people, these young people, these older people who are started new careers just to get in this app business, it's fascinating.
One of those developers is Robin Exton, the founder of Her.
At Her, we help lesbian, bisexual, and queer people meet each other. We have a mobile app, and it is the core of the business. Runs on iOS and Android, and it's really about connecting the community.
Running an app-centric business here in America might seem obvious, but for companies like Her, apps can help them have an even broader impact in less developed countries.
I think with time we've realized that it is like the strongest way that we can exist as a company is to have the broadest reach. I think you can get to so many different parts of the world. People who don't have a gay bar in their village or a way to access other parts of the community, having an app and having that distribution is so beneficial.
Developers like Robin have found success targeting specific demographics. But one category with mass appeal is games. They continually dominate the App Store charts, so much so that in the redesign, Apple's given games their own tab to give other apps more exposure. Arash Kashmirian recognized the mobile gaming trend early. He founded Limbic Software in 2009.
I think in 2011 we made the game that we're best known for, which is Zombie Gunship. And that game takes place after a zombie apocalypse, and the only thing you've got is a giant AC-130 gunship. 2 weeks ago we launched our biggest release yet, Zombie Gunship Survival. We were fortunate enough to be one of the featured games on the App Store when the week we released, and it's definitely our biggest release yet.
Building worlds as elaborate as zombie gunships takes a lot of creative brains working together. And it's not just programmers.
It's interesting working in a gaming studio just because we have so many different kinds of people, right? So you've got coders, people that are just experts in graphics code or network code. But then in addition to that, we have a lot of artists, painters, animators, musicians. So the ideas that end up in our game come from a big, broad range of folks.
The growth of the app developer economy is, I think, a potential driving force for our whole economy in America and in other countries around the world.
Schiller hopes Apple can help the developer economy grow even faster.
How do you create schools around the world where you teach young developers to get started and help them? And we've now set up one in Brazil, one in Italy. We've got a new app accelerator we've just opened in India. I think it'll transform everybody's understanding of what technology is today and how it works, what impact it has on all of our